morning, my name's Julie from So Unique. You're already on the move. Welcome to day 4 of my March daily vlog. Oh, I've just had some nice posts come. As you know, I got this magazine the other week and I said I wanted to do this cross stitch. And obviously when I went to have a look, I've got no threads. So I went on to Wool Warehouse. They had got a discount on anchor threads, and there was also a discount code as well online for that, so that was good. So I went and bought myself a frame. This is one of these snap plastic frames. I have used these before and they're quite good. So I have got some blue canvas, some little bobbins to put the threads on, and all the colours for Peter Rabbit. So I'm really looking forward to starting this. The trouble is I want to now sit down and make a start, and I can't. I've got a few things to do today, so I am going to be going on the post office lunch very shortly. Our post office is sort of in with the chemists, and they're on sort of restricted hours at the moment, so I need to time it right because I really don't want to have to be stood down there waiting with lots of people, because I've got a few Etsy orders to post out. So that's sort of my first job of the day, apart from my Yorkshire tea, keep me going. What else am I doing? I need to do a bit of sewing. I've definitely got to go and do some sewing today, and I'd like to then do a little bit of knitting. Now I haven't got my socks with me, but if you've been following me, you will know that I am knitting on a pair of Beatrix Potter socks. Sorry if you can hear that noise, there's somebody outside drilling. I think that's about 2 or 3 doors across that way. Right, where was I? I've forgotten what I was saying now. Oops, that's not right, is it? Not right either. Yes, well, last night I managed to do a little bit of knitting. I didn't get any sewing done at all, but I worked on the foot of my Beatrix Potter sock, this is Tiggy Winkle, and now all I've got to do is the toe, so I'm hoping to get the toe finished off tonight. I'm not going to touch my knitting until this evening. So hopefully tomorrow I'll actually have a pair of socks to show you, which is very exciting. Then at least I'll have managed to get them finished before the end of the month, which was my aim. Apart from that, I'm not really sure. Kevin's getting on with the garden. Now down the bottom right, because our garden's like a funny shaped triangle. It starts off like that, and then this part comes up like that. So right down at the bottom, at the point, we've got like a pergola up there, and there's like a bit of gravel on the floor, and it's just got overrun brambles. And he spent yesterday clearing that corner out, so it looks a lot better down there now. It's made my garden look bigger. So I'm not sure what he's doing today. He's not out there yet, so I might have to go and chase him. But yes, so I think our bin's full now. I'm not sure if the dumpets are open or anything like that at the minute. So I suppose we'll have to find some plastic bags out and fill them up, and then I'm just ready to go to the tip. Ooh. Well, now it's a gorgeous day outside again, so I am looking forward to having a little walk down to the shop and then obviously to the post office. So I'll catch you a bit later on. Well, I finally got out to my craft room. Do you know, I don't know where the day has gone. It's just gone 1 o'clock. I haven't been to the post office yet. So, yeah, I thought, well, I'll come out here and do a little bit of prepping for my quilt. Then we're actually going to pop down to the post office, but while I'm down there, this is actually going to be my last post office run. We're going down there and I'm going to bring home some fabric and sort of my packing supplies, because what I've decided to do, which I think is the right thing under the circumstances, to save me going to the post office, because ours is only small and it's in with the chemist, and people aren't always being safe, really. They get a bit too close. So I've decided that I am taking everything off my Etsy shop, apart from some small items like stitch markers and little books and things. Anything that I can pop in a small envelope and pop it in the post box that's on my street. So that, if I have to go to the post box, then that is classed as my exercise. Just for the time being, I think it's the right thing to do, really. I know there's a lot of businesses, actually shops and that's still running, but I do think it's the best thing to do. I'm going to take my eBay sales down as well, not sales, my items on eBay, I'm going to take them off today. Yeah, because at least I'm not the main wage earner in the house, so yeah, I think it's the right decision to do. So I'm going to have a little bit of a busy day trying to sort things out and see if I can get some postage stamps. I don't know how the post office sell them these days, because I only ever buy first and second class, so that should be fun. So I'll probably get a few stamps in while I'm down there and get a bottle of milk, so I have a reason as well to be down there, because we are just about out of milk and we need some fruit juice and things. So I'm just going to get back onto my sewing now. Well, if you've been following me for a while, you know we've got 3 cats. Well, Charlie, who you've seen, is a bit of a monkey. He's like Jack the lad in the cat world, and he will go out and he will spend hours out. He only ever tends to come home when he's hungry. And yesterday it was a lovely day, so he was off out doing whatever it is he does and wherever it is he goes, because he is a little bit of a roamer, but we're not really sure how far he goes. Anyhow, yesterday afternoon, you know, we thought, well, he's not had his lunch or anything, and times are getting on, so we went looking for him, called him, nowhere to be seen. And at that point it was starting to get dark, and I was getting a little bit worried about him, because I thought, well, with the weather being so nice, people being out gardening, I didn't want to think him shut in somebody's shed. Anyhow, luck would have it, I don't know if it was Jake or Adele, looked out of the upstairs window, and there was Charlie on the conservatory roof, hidden around, it's a pipe, it's sort of something we've got in our conservatory roof to let the fan is to extract the hot air, and he wouldn't come in. It took probably a good 10 minutes of coaxing him to come in through the bathroom window, and when he came in, he was in a right state. He was all sticky and matted and certainly not himself. And so he had to have a little bit of a wash. One of his paws was a bit messy, and it turned out, well, we think it's turned out that he's pooed himself. obviously something really terrible has happened to him while he's been out, and he's pooed himself, and it was everywhere, all over him. So he had to have, well, we didn't like to bath him or anything because he was so stressed. He was so out of sorts with himself, depressed, I think that's what Adele called it. So we think he's been attacked by another animal, and probably obviously what had happened, and he was just that stressed. He's just pooed himself because he was absolutely covered in it, his bum, his belly, everything. So they cleaned him up the best they could last night, and he had a little bit of something to eat, but you can see he is so unhappy. I've never seen him like this before. It's not nice. So at the moment he's just been pottering around the house, looking very dejected. And Adele said that, you know, I think she's looked online to see about cats and what happens, and if they're in a fight and they lose, it can upset them and they get depressed, and it's a case of just sort of leaving them to sort of come out of it themselves. But no, it's very miserable. Very unhappy cat is at the minute, so I'm hoping he snaps out of it. I thought I would just share with you this Tilda bundle of fabric I was given last week. I mean, look at the colours. I'll just take this off. I've not seen this one before, but I mean, those two go together well, and that goes together well, and that goes together well, and then we've got that one, so they look really nice. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it yet, but I think I can see some bags are coming. I thought I would just show you a little bunny, little knitted bunny. Isn't she cute? Well, this is something that my mum knit years ago. Oh gosh, I don't even know how long ago she made it. But I mean, she's not been here for, it'll be 5 years this September, but this has been sat in my craft room for a long time. So I think I'm going to take her in the house now and sit her on the shelf. But she's very cute, and I have no idea what pattern it is. But she's got a little frilly bottom. So she's very cute, and she will stand up on her own. Well, I managed to get a little bit of sewing done earlier on. Well, as you've seen from the previous clip, I managed to get a little bit of sewing done. Not a lot. I don't know. I'm not feeling it today. I don't know. I've got a bit of a headache and I'm just really tired today. I don't suppose, oh excuse me, I don't suppose it helped I didn't go to bed till 1:30 this morning, but no, I just think it's one of those days today now. No, I'm not feeling this at all. So I think, I mean, what time is it? It's 7:45, so, and I know if I feel like this and I'm tired and my concentration level is a bit off, there is no point in me sewing, because that's when I make mistakes. And I certainly don't want to make mistakes. I don't like making mistakes or that unpicking. No. So I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea now. And I want to just put my feet up and I'm just going to watch some telly. And I'm going to try and see if I can concentrate enough to do the toe of my Beatrice Potter sock. But like I said, I don't know. My concentration level is really, really off this evening. So, yes. So, it's a short one today, but thank you for joining me. And I'll see you all again tomorrow, I hope. Bye for now. before I forget, if by any chance I'm not on tomorrow, there's nothing wrong. I've got a lot of sort of internet work to do because I want to sort of take all my stuff offline. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So I might not get anything filmed tomorrow, but I will I will be back as soon as I can.